Oh, oh,
This is the
oh!
Get Off My Lawn American Amber Lager from our friends at Paradox Brewery. How you spell that, Brett?
Paradox. That's Paradox Brewery. It's fantastic.
I don't want to say it's surprisingly good, but it's damn good.
Isn't it?
Whew.
Brett,
Hey,
that's a good beer, man.
I want to apologize for opening mine prematurely. I couldn't wait, man. It's been a long day, dude. I had to just crack a cold beer.
I would buy this all on my own at a bar, at the store. It's good, man. Really good. How
What
about that?
percentage is your beer, Dylan? What percentage?
16.8. No, it's 4.5, I believe.
Really?
Wow.
Will, what's yours? Mine says 8. What's yours, Will?
Yeah, dude, that's Dave. Funny you say that. Mine's also hovering around that 8 mark.
That's
Oh,
really
it's funny.
funny, man.
It's funny. I'll think this is the only one I'm drinking tonight, too.
Let's put Dylan in the frying pan, or should I say, the cast iron cat pan?
That's bad.
Oh,
What's up, everybody?
That is bad, but people are saying that you're scared to go 8% on a live stream.
No, that's just not factual. I will go 8%.
You
Just
try to
come
come
out
out of cheek.
Can I come out of the gate hot?
Yeah.
Do it.
My wife's downstairs and is watching D2, and I have an observation. Did you think it was a weird move by the writers to just get out ahead of the fact that Hans was not going to be in this movie within the first 4 minutes of the film? They immediately they just get right to it. It's like, oh yeah, he's back in the old country. It's like, oh, so you guys couldn't come to like an agreement, like he died. It's one or the other. I just felt like they didn't have to do that in the first scene of the movie.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. Hans was good though.
Hans was good.
Dude.
Jan, people saying Jan might be better.
Dave, do you want to address the rumors out there?
Yeah, I have a catheter in my penis, and it's putting wine into my bladder. That's why I look different.
Oh man, come on, Dave.
No, I shaved.
Arthur
Shave Rough.
Pinocchio.
Dave
I know.
Scruff said goodbye. We got Shave Rough in the building.
Scruff's coming back. Let me just make that clear. The thing is, I left my beard trimmer, my little Norelco, or not Norelco, what is it, Manscaper? What's it called? Manscaped in Duncanville, and I just didn't want to wait. And it was getting to the itchies. And I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna go all the way.
Oh, was it the Itchy and Scratchy show?
I used to think that was the funniest thing.
Hey, since we're talking about facial hair, how do you feel about what I'm doing? I got the stash going, then just some scruff around it. I've been keeping this trim down here. How y'all feel?
Oh, we obviously feel good about it. You look hot.
Yeah, I don't, Dylan. I don't.
You're just asking for compliments right now. Like, dude,
No,
shut
I
up.
want honest opinions here. People can comment too. Just let me know.
Decanter Rough got me earlier. Decanter Rough was making me laugh.
Whoever came up with that on Reddit is where I first saw it. Props to you, sir.
I'm gonna act like I came up with it. Hey, we might get knocked offline. We got some big dogs barking out to the northwest.
I'm looking out here right now, and the sky is moving.
It looks mean right now.
Dude, the thing is, we could use it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we actually had
really
we've had
good.
like 4 inches in the last 2 weeks. I think we're fine.
No,
But-
we need it, Dave.
Yeah, that's fair. What is this? This is weird, man. I don't really like doing stuff like this. I just want to be in studio, I'm kind of over this whole live stream thing.
And
Yeah,
how
that
good
makes
does that
sense.
feel today?
What, getting a studio sesh off? It felt amazing.
Yeah, dude. That was so tight.
I'm still recovering. I had a high after it. I was just driving home, just smiling. I had happy music playing, windows down, flowers were
That was
just
all-
floating by.
That was all the Adderall we did this morning.
I know. Doing
Oh,
Adderall with you guys,
that's
I forgot how fun that is.
It's party time.
Yeah.
in Austin, Texas. Can you guys tell that I'm feverishly uploading these things?
Yeah, you're clearly freaking out about something, Brett.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't.
Uploading what?
Brett, can you give the people a quick look at your hair?
Oh yeah. What do you think?
Oh, that side view is money. Look at that.
Did you have Caroline feather this tonight?
It is not. It is not feathered. It's just. I spent some time by the pool today, and I went for a dip before I came back upstairs. I did like a down and back under the water to hold my breath, as one does, and from there it's air dried, and that's the key.
Dude, imagine having naturally feathered hair. That's just not fair, man.
I'm sorry, man. You know what? And it's not that way when it's short, and then when it gets long, I've discovered that it's pretty good. I mean, yeah, I don't know. This side's not great, but it's still kind of feathery. I just went a little.
Brett, you're kind of giving off early '80s Trump vibes.
Oh. I don't know if that's. I still want Sam Elliott before his hair went white, or I just want to be Sam Elliott when my hair goes white.
I just want Chris Elliott.
Is he
Cabin boy.
married to Lauren? He's married to Lauren B, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, what are the
Billy Elliott guy?
Is someone taking batting practice over there? What was that sound?
Yeah, somebody's hitting
Absolute
dingers.
dingers.
I think that was just a shrieking small child.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Hey, Brett, is it too late to get any entries in for the air fryer competition?
It's very much too late. The panic I had was I switched from my Wi-Fi, which is notoriously terrible on these live streams, to my hardwired capability, and I realized that you can't airdrop to your laptop unless you're on Wi-Fi, and so I spent the last 7 to 10 minutes sending myself these images waiting for them to download.
You might need to go inside.
Yeah, Brett, we got bad news for you. That wind kicking up with this storm rolling in, it's just going to be an equation for disaster.
Yeah, there's a lot of inflow going into these storms, and you're probably at a bad cross section there, bud. Might get a little updraft too.
Dude, shut up. God, shut up.
What?
Is he in a dry spot? What was it called?
Dry line.
Dry line. Dude, the birds are going nuts. They don't know which way to fly.
Well, watch them, dude. A lot of times when these storms that are a little further away put off an outflow boundary, you'll see birds react to it, and you'll also see storms pop up along the outflow. It's interesting. Very interesting.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Ooh, they're chirping though.
They're not pleased about whatever's going on.
Yeah.
Hey,
At least you don't have any ambulances.
They're saying
question.
bring back the forums.
Are we doing an air fryer giveaway tonight?
Yeah.
In 2 minutes, Dylan.
Yeah, Dylan.
Everyone's getting an air fryer.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So if you guys want to talk amongst yourselves for the time being, I'm gonna put some promo out on the Circling Back Instagram momentarily.
That day to be some air. Tell you that.
Yeah, not good.
Trev Cat, I don't hate weather so much, dude. Chill. I love weather, man. We're just having fun over here.
Is there
Hey,
any who are you shouting out, Dan?
A veteran an army vet backer who DM'd me a picture of him drinking Vizzy. I just want to give a shout out to Zach. That's all. Sorry, whatever you had to say was probably better for this live stream. I'm over here just doing stupid stuff.
No, I had nothing. It's okay. I don't know. This cast iron cast going straight to the dome.
Dude, it's good, right? I mean, like, I would tell you if it sucked, Brett, and it doesn't suck.
Well, don't tell me. Tell my dad, who may be he may be watching right now.
I would not have told you if it sucked. Just to be clear, I don't have the guts to tell you that a beer would be bad, but I do like it.
So is this the first one? So Dave, you did what'd you do last night?
I did the lager on Monday night, the night you brought it. I couldn't wait.
That's the Get Off My Lawn, right?
That was
That's what I'm sipping.
Everybody knows I love a good lager, but this is 8% of greatness.
And that's the biggest thing with Paradox, Paradox. It doesn't taste like an 8%er.
No, it's dangerous.
It's sneaky.
Part of the deal when we signed Brett was that we had to just do sponsored Paradox content.
I know. My dad just texted me and said he is watching. So, Dad, shouts to you.
Oh, shout out to you.
Dave. Cheers, Dave.
This is his recipe right here. The Get Off My Lawn lager.
He's the original D man.
Boom, with the New Balances on the side. So
I saw that.
they're tight though. And wait till you guys try the Southern Hemisphere. That's the yellow one. That might be my favorite. Sneaky.
I'm excited for that one. That
So,
was the first one that caught my attention when you sent the menu and asked what we wanted.
We'll see
it's
about it.
good. It's good.
Will, this is a great segue into our first topic. What's your favorite hemisphere?
I'm actually a big Southeast guy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Dude,
I
no
mean,
one
it's
likes
lit.
that hemisphere.
What?
No one likes that hemisphere. Get out
Dude,
of here.
I've never even been down there. It just intrigues me, you know? I just feel like it's pretty real down there.
Well,
Motorcycle Diaries, dude. Read it in high school.
I thought you were a change in latitude, change in attitude guy, Wilmot.
That too.
Okay, Macy.
Macy is a big fan of Dave.
Oh boy.
No surprise there.
On that note, also a big fan of Dave Matthews Band. Micah Weiner's in the building.
Oh,
right.
no.
Wow, you crushed that.
Hello.
Anyone
Hey,
but
bud.
Micah. Mike, you're
I
looking
am.
tan. You're looking mighty tan, dude.
Thank you. Well, you look bronzed yourself. What a tremendous day we had at the pool today. Socially distanced, of course. Just so good. So good. It's great to be here. Howdy, Brett. Hi, Dave. I see what you wrote, but that's okay. I'm not even taking it personally.
What I
Did
write?
throw me for a loop. No, we're not going to say it out loud. It's not very nice. What's for dinner this evening? What everybody enjoy?
Micah, you just said hello to everyone literally except for me. What's your problem?
Oh, Dylan.
Hey, Dylan. It's great to see you too.
Hey, Micah. Yeah.
Can
Micah-
I point out that today might be the most controversial day in washed history because we did a segment on human decanters, which you either really, really liked or were absolutely repulsed by, and then we got Micah on, who you're either all in on Micah or you're all the way out. We're just going straight polar today.
Well, it's an honor to be compared to a human decanter.
Micah, speaking of dinners, are you ready for this? Do you know much about the air fryer challenge on Circling Back?
I don't. But before we get to that, if we could just talk about something. I know that, I keep up with the show, and I know you guys are still talking about burgers in one hand. So I wanted to follow up on my last appearance here. Brett, I feel like you thought that I came for your neck. That's not really the case here.
I
Okay,
thought you were
just wanna
defending
say-
me, and then you came.
Well, my point, and I just want to say this because I've been thinking about it nonstop in the 2 weeks since the last time I was so lucky to join you guys. My point is, if you're at a tailgate, if you're tailgating somewhere, if you've taken the time and the effort to set up a tailgate at any stadium in America, the least you can do is prepare burgers in a quality manner. And if you are doing nothing but putting a single patty, perhaps from a gas station, in between two buns and handing it to somebody, you're trash. And I don't have time for your tailgate. And that's it. That's what I've been waiting to get that off my chest for weeks now.
I really thought you were
Oh.
setting that up. I thought you were going to come to his defense, and you went the other way yet again.
No, I mean it's not Brett's fault if he's at a bad tailgate where they're handing out burgers. It's just my point is that shouldn't happen. You should do better. You should strive to be better. Be best.
Mike is outside the ropes with his
Not to be
hand out,
political.
and like Brett's in the middle of the ring, just getting the piss beat out of him, and he's reaching out to tag Micah in, and Micah's turning his back and walking back to the locker room.
Oh, this is why I miss you, Micah. Takes like that. That's fun.
It's great to see you. Great to see you. And it's also special to see you, Dylan. I haven't seen you with your shirt on in weeks. So another treat.
Well.
So let's hear about this air fryer challenge. Fill me in, Brett.
Yeah, well, on that note, so here's the deal, Micah. People submit their dinners to us, and we judge them. Basically, it's Chopped Wilmon's edition, and the winner of whoever we decide, basically, it's just a round table vote, gets an air fryer sent to them at no cost. Besides
Wow.
shipping.
So you don't have to cook your meal in an air fryer. It's just the best meal. Gets an air fryer.
That's correct.
Okay.
Correct. Yeah, it'd be weird if we were giving air fryers to people that were already really good with the air fryer.
We want to give it
Yeah.
to the person who will get most use out of an air fryer.
So shouldn't we be sending it to people with the worst looking meals?
That's a great
No,
point.
because they probably wouldn't know what to do with an air fryer. Like, like me, for example, I don't know what to do with my air fryer. So
Oh,
It's really not that difficult, Dylan.
okay.
You have internet access.
Is this air fryer segment sponsored?
it is by Instant Pot. Shouts to Instant Pot. They are the donators, donatees, whatever the word you want to look
You
for
can
there.
say donors.
Okay, they're the
Okay,
donors.
don't contest, Morgan.
They're the donors of the air fryers. So
Shout out
shouts
to Instant Pot. This is not Spawn Con on my end, but I love my Instant Pot. It's a tremendous cooking appliance.
Well, good. So anyway, let's get this going here. Mike, I host the show. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to throw up a picture on the screen, and you guys are going to. It's going to be a kind of a roundtable discussion. Then we'll move on to the next one. So I want to start off just to get something out of the way here. We have dueling meals, and we can decide pretty early who's going to win this one and kind of move on to the next round here. Our first friend, they went chicken parm
Chicky parm?
with
Broccolini.
Okay.
Yeah.
No one's saying that. Well,
Dave, you being the Italian in the room, what do you think so far off the bat?
I thought you were German.
Yeah, it's on both. Yeah, it's interesting. It looks good. I like the cheese. It's got a nice crispiness to the top, which is important. Maybe they threw it in the oven on broil for like 2 minutes. That's an important way to finish it off. The broccolini looks fine. I feel like it's missing something. I'm seeing too much space on the plate to be like a good Italian meal. But you did good here, whoever you are.
Will DeFreeze.
It looks good. I'd eat it. It looks like a delightful weeknight meal, but it's not something that I'm like, rushing to. Broccolini, it's good, much better than broccoli. I do agree. I saw someone in the comments say that it could use some noodles. I don't disagree with this. I'm a carb boy. Give me some noodles on this thing. But overall, it looks pretty good. Right now, it's leader in the clubhouse, but that's also because it's the first one we've done. So, congratulations.
Dorn.
it looks delicious. The plate presentation, however, is a C minus. It leaves a lot to be desired here. It looks like Parks plated this meal, but it looks delicious. I would eat it.
Wow.
That's you said broccolini. Is that what that is?
It's broccoli.
Yeah.
Okay. I wouldn't eat that, but that's just my personal. That's my deal.
Ooh, it's good.
This is not going to be my winning plate. I'll tell you that. But it looks. I would enjoy it. It looks delicious.
And then Michael Weiner.
Yeah, I've got some thoughts. I'll echo what you guys are saying. As someone said, this looks like a nice weeknight meal. But for those of us that weren't around a lot of Italians growing up, a lot of Italian American culture, if you will, my fiance, of course, is from New York, and when we visit, like
Hey, I'm walking here.
this is the thing, right? This is what these people eat, and chicken parm, and so when I see chicken parm, which is delicious, it's kind of like how Dylan loves a chicken fried steak. It's the New York, or it's the Italian American version of that. I need to see more gravy, so to speak. I need more sauce on this plate. I need more mess. I would also like, I'm with you. A little pasta would be good. I need some garnish too. A little parsley on top of this might go a long way. But it looks good. I'm interested.
You want some gravitas? I'm glad I went with that one first, guys, because I want to show you some real gravitas. What do we think of this one right here? Chicken parm again. And here's what you're looking at with red wine, and looks like a mojito, and maybe some garlic bread and Brussels on the side. Dylan, I'm going to leave this bet to you because you went ooh off the bat.
Yeah, this is. This blows the last one out of the water. It's a what Will?
Why you gotta do the other person like that? Just compliment this one.
Yeah, you're being a jerk.
Look, if you submit your meal to us, you're opening yourself up to some criticism here. So I got to keep it real.
I thought you learned your lesson after the whole Christmas tree debacle, or are we still just not worrying about people? If you submit yourself to Dylan, you are ready to be roasted.
I mean, they know what they're signing up for. We've done a few of these already. This just looks so much better. It looks delicious. It's the plate is stacked. It's loaded. The Brussies, of course. I'm really big on Brussies right now, and you can't go wrong with a nice piece of garlic bread. So
I gotta say something.
great looking dish.
The chicken parm itself looks fine. If that's a mojito, what are you thinking? No one's doing mojito with
Yeah,
red
what are you
wine
doing?
on
It's
chicken.
not a
parm
mojito.
pie.
That's an
We don't know that
LJ.
that's a
We need to
mojito.
I think
It's
it's
not a
an update.
mojito. There's
Okay.
no way that's mojito. There's no muddled like mint in it. Stop saying it's mojito.
Okay.
It looked like muddled mid off the bat, so that's on me. I apologize.
No, it's okay,
Muddled.
Brett. That's a good mistake to make. If you're gonna make a mistake, might as well be a mojito.
I gotta
Mike,
say
these-
this also. That garlic bread looks like it's straight out of the pre-made store freezer.
Oh, so that's docking points then.
Hey,
for
I'm gonna
me.
go ahead. I'm gonna dock.
That's
The
plus
cheese
points for your
coverage-
boy.
The cheese coverage on that top piece there is lacking, but that's a minor critique.
My God.
I'm with Dave on this. The cheese, I'm not too worried about the coverage, but this cheese has not been properly broiled as the previous
Right.
one. I'm taking broccolini over Brussels sprouts every day of the week, and as Dave mentioned, that bread just doesn't look that good, man. It's either that's a frozen piece of garlic bread, or somebody bought a loaf of Italian bread at the grocery store, cut it in half, and then put some garlic powder on there. That's just not good enough.
Okay. Our next
Well,
one.
So
Thank
I'm
you
leaning
for
towards
submitting.
straight one.
Do I
Sorry,
get?
we're-
Do I get? I think this
Go
garlic
ahead.
bread looks amazing. I can tell this thing's right out of a freezer bag, and they shoved it in the oven. Should have left it in for about 2 extra minutes, but I think it looks damn good. I think it's a Midwest thing to really enjoy some frozen garlic bread.
It is.
So yeah.
No, they
As for
really
the
should
Brussels
have
sprouts,
reheated it in an air fryer. By the way, that would have been a useful tool. Sorry, continue.
Yeah.
Will.
I need a
You're
little crispiness.
as for everything else, like I don't really have a lot of chicken parm experience, so I think it'd be messed up if I weighed in too much. So I'm gonna back up and just hang my head on the garlic bread.
Last thing, somebody in the comments notes that or asks if the plate itself is chipped in the upper left corner, and I think it is.
Looks like it. Looks like
Yep. And I also have a question. Do we know how this wine was served?
No word on if it was human decanted.
Okay.
You got to think it was though.
Could
Hey,
have been
Mike,
hyper decanted as well.
Micah, are you familiar with the human decanting?
Unfortunately, yes, I am. Will filled me in on it this afternoon. I'm repulsed, I'm disgusted, and I'm not interested in discussing it further.
No. What are we going to do for the next hour?
Man. Come on, Micah.
I got it.
Can we get a
don't know
smaller
which
photo?
one this is. What's that? A smaller photo?
Yeah, there we go.
There we
I
go.
just wanted to
That's
see
the
everybody's
photo.
face again.
Enjoy my face until it's gone again.
Here, I'll leave them up for a short amount of time. This next one, somebody mentioned a slab of meat winning this competition ahead of this live stream. That's a damn good slab of meat right there.
No gut shot though.
No gut shot. Throwing the rosemary on top there. That is rosemary, right? Before I
Yes.
put my mouth.
Yes.
It's broccolini.
It really dresses up this piece of meat here. But without a gut shot, who really knows? Who really knows?
Anyone can throw a sprig of rosemary on a giant piece of meat and make it look classy.
Yeah,
It looks
I
good.
tend
Don't
to-
get me wrong. It looks great, but like I need a gut shot in order to see how this thing's cooked.
I don't
This
know what this gut. Sorry, Dave. You go ahead. Go ahead.
No. I just wanted to note that it looks great. I just feel like rosemary is unnecessary. Like,
My issue with the rosemary is that the rosemary has not seen the grill. The rosemary is just literally we took the time to buy some nice looking. Would you consider these a T-bone or a porterhouse? That's a pretty nice size fillet side.
That's a porter.
It's probably. I think it's close to a porterhouse. This is the finest steak that you can buy. It looks to be grilled well, and then you just cut 2 pieces of rosemary and toss them on there raw. That's the mistake. And for me, it's almost unforgivable. Is there melted butter in between the 2 steaks? Is that what that white thing is?
it looks
I
like a
think
reflection.
It's the light above the cutting board.
I'd
Oh.
like it if it was butter. That would be fine with that. I
That
like
would
it
improve.
on a cutting board. Cutting board's important.
That is nice. The other thing that I would have really liked here is granted, I didn't know that you guys were having a competition, but the person who submitted this obviously did. You got to slice this steak and present it on the bone, Peter Luger. That's the way you get presentation points. Just throwing a big old steak down. That's, I'm sorry. We can do better.
Wow.
Any more thoughts? This
We were harsh on that. I feel bad for what we just did to that steak.
this next one.
Whoever subbed that, I'm eating it. And guess what?
Yeah.
Whoever just subbed that, you're the leader in my clubhouse.
Wow.
Oh shit! There it is.
Well, this next one's about to be. You said tonight is controversial and polarizing, right, Dave?
I did.
Well, this next one is both. That is a Wagyu beef burger,
That's a
and
slider.
also a mountain lion patty. He went out, he got himself a cooter, took its back, and made a patty.
We're doing brioche buns on this as well, I see.
We are doing brioche buns, but I don't know if I can support a cooter patty. I can support patty cooter, but
Wait. I'm sorry.
I'm very confused, Brett. You got to run this back. So that is a
Can we see that a little bit larger?
Let's go layer by
that-
layer. Let's go layer by
that
layer
meat?
on this sandwich.
it's a Wagyu beef patty on the bottom, Dylan, and a patty on top of the Wagyu beef patty is mountain lion meat.
Okay, but that doesn't look like a patty. Like some sliced mountain
Well,
lion,
it's
perhaps.
not a great shot of it, but people eat cat. That's a thing people do.
You can. I've
News
heard.
to
I
me.
mean, like I listened to this one podcast, and it's a lot about a lot of that stuff. And the guy says his name's Joe. He says you can eat mountain lion. It's apparently really tasty.
I just looked up mountain lion meat, and yeah, people eat it, so we're good.
Wow.
Okay.
This scares me. This scares me. I'd like to try some mountain lion at some point in my life, but I hope it's killed humanely, and I don't know how that's possible.
Indeed.
But yeah, I
Can
don't
just
really.
say-
I don't know.
Can I just the idea of putting a Wagyu patty and a mountain lion patty together and eating them at the exact same time? I feel like that's going to tear your guts up.
Yeah,
Like
that
that's gonna ruin your
three-way could end worse than the one on Worst Of yesterday.
Yeah, I'm not on board with this.
I'm with you, Dylan. A couple things that bother me about this. There appears to be mustard on that top bun. I like mustard on a hamburger. When you have this much meat of differing kinds, it seems like a mistake. And I'll also say I am generally just not a fan of two different kinds of meat on a burger. No, a bacon cheeseburger, that's within the canon. We all know that's a winner. That's guaranteed. But you know, if you go to certain places, they'll put like pulled pork on top of a hamburger patty or brisket or something. Just give me the meat. I don't need cat on top of my beef. That's weird, and I'm out on it.
Yeah,
Just
it is
give me the
weird.
meat.
Let me just say this podcast does not eat big cat.
Yeah, I'm not down with eating cat. Sorry.
I agree. I'm with you. Our next one, we're going back to Italy there, Dave Ruff.
They write themselves.
Now,
Oh,
those look like some damn good homemade pizzas. Let me throw you in one more. Look what our man's did to get those pizzas. He hand tossed it.
Okay.
Love a good hand tossing.
These pizzas, the one in the background or on the right side, I should say, more so than the other one. Look at all the crust, man. What's going on there? It's too
Dylan,
much
that's just
jelly.
tough. That's tough, man. Making homemade pizzas
Whoa.
is tough in proportions.
What? Okay. Well, this is a good contest, Will. And
I know.
so
Greg,
I have
Greg,
the right
get
to
inside.
tell
You're
the
gonna-
guys these too much crust, man.
Sorry about that. Is the wind too much?
no, I'm just worried about your safety, honestly.
Yeah, your hair's like a lightning rod in itself.
I just had a bolt go literally like across the sky, like do-do-do-do. It was unbelievable.
That's how it
Oh,
be.
this guy's angry right now.
I don't even believe that. Yeah, I'm kind of with Dylan. It is hard to tell because pizza is in the foreground, but proportionally we have issues. Now, I am terrible at making homemade pizza. It's a challenge. The other thing is that appears to be a white pie of some sort. I'm not seeing any tomato sauce on that pizza. Personally,
Alfredo.
that's not going to work for me. I'm out on that. The
That pizza,
foreground pizza
it's-
appears to have a lot of olives on it, and I like black olives on a pizza, so that's a plus. I don't see red onions. It's hard to tell what else is on this pie, but it's a good effort.
We're talking 60% crust on that second pizza.
Oh, shut up. You'd eat it.
Dylan, I don't know if you saw, but because he hand tossed them.
I
Dylan,
don't
you're
care who
crust.
tossed the dough.
Dylan, you're the pizza
who
crust of
crossed
this podcast.
Come on, Dave. Don't do me like that, dog.
I like the crust. I think this might be a bad angle for the second za, The first saw looks fantastic. Second saw
Yes.
it might be just a bad choice of the lighting and also like angles. I do like what's happening here. It looks like there might be some gabagool on there.
I love what's happening here, David. I'm with you on this. And black olives on pizza are great. The first crust looks good. The only concern I have with the pizza on the right is maybe it could have taken some more time in the oven. Outside of that, though, like I'm eating these pizzas and I'm very, very content. Dylan's right. There is a lot of crust there, but it's hand-tossed homemade crust. I'm not going to turn that down. It doesn't matter to me. It looks wonderful.
Let's go to our next one. Our next one might get some people talking here. I think what they were trying to do, this may be controversial. They're trying to do their own sandwich here, Dave Ruff. But I don't hate it. Fried spicy chicken sandwich with spicy mayo on a brioche roll and sides of hand-cut fries and a quick pickle.
I mean, this looks fantastic.
Now
I'm about to act up.
You have my attention.
Is there a
okay.
possibility? Sorry, Mike,
This is a Popeyes chicken sandwich, is it not? Is this guy presenting a Popeyes chicken sandwich as a homemade sandwich?
Don't care.
I consider
Don't care. Those pickles look so crisp and so nicely done. I'm so happy about what's happening here.
The pickles are the easiest part of this, Will. I don't want to get mad at you, but a quick pickle, as it's written here, you just slice some cucumbers and you put some vinegar on it, and then quick pickle. It's not that fucking hard. The degree
Pickles
of
are my favorite
difficulty
food, Michael. What am I supposed to do?
Will,
It's
but
my
this
favorite
is
food, yeah.
You can't give this person credit for that. This person is potentially just bought a chicken sandwich and is presenting it to you guys in an effort to steal an air fryer from a fine sponsor. This is bullshit. Why am I the only one mad about this?
Good.
Let me say
It
this.
does look fantastic.
I'm looking
Can
over
I
it.
stop,
It does
can I
look
stop
good.
you guys real quick? Can I stop you guys? I need thoughts from our guest in the green room right now. Michael Jr., do you have any thoughts on what's happening right here?
It looks delicious. Like, listen, I could see that there's a chance it may be store-bought. I am with you on the pickle love. I just bought a jar of dill spheres this week that I've been munching on. Big pickle fan.
Major shouts.
But this looks incredible. The spicy mayo built into there, the hand-cut fries. Like, this is everything I could want in a meal.
Yeah.
I gotta, guys.
Dave-
I gotta
Dave Rupp.
say it. This is the leader in my clubhouse, my personal.
Not even
clubhouse.
close.
This is it.
Not even close.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking at
I
the
know, I
bun.
just-
It's just not looking like something that was picked up from Popeyes or Chick-fil-A. This looks like it was homemade. Now the fry job on the chicken is almost too good to be true. So maybe they're swapping out the chicken patty. But dude, this is fantastic.
That is a
Dave, I will-
substantial piece of chicken, though. That's not.
I will
that
defer
kind
to
of
you,
chicken-
David. It just looks like exactly like a Popeyes chicken sandwich, which is a delicious thing. And you guys remember that restaurant that was serving Popeyes chicken with walls a few years ago? I'm not even mad at it. Of course it's delicious. But I'm pretty sure that's a Popeyes chicken sandwich, and I'm going to need evidence otherwise.
See,
don't care.
and I enjoy the Popeyes chicken sandwich, and it has got a tremendous amount of ass for a chicken sandwich sold at a fast food joint. Like, it's a difficult thing to come by. This chicken breast still looks a cut above. It is far too thick to be some sort of fast food chicken, even for a Popeyes chicken sandwich.
It's a
Agree.
thick boy.
Hard agree.
If Michael Hollowell can produce some evidence that of an empty frying pan, something that he made this himself, I will apologize, and he will shoot up my leaderboard.
Dylan Chevrolet, any thoughts?
He deserves a benefit of the doubt here. I mean, not much more needs to be said. It looks fantastic. It is a substantial piece of chicken, something that I don't think you can get at Popeyes or somewhere else. This is also my leader in the clubhouse.
Our next competitor, they went a little off script. They went sticky chili chicken with hot and sour pineapple in the mix.
Okay.
Will DeFreeze. The face you made was interesting. What are your thoughts?
I'm intrigued by this. Am I seeing? So I'm seeing grilled pineapple here. Is that correct?
Yes, you are.
I don't hate that. I don't hate grilled fruits. And honestly, like this looks delightful. It looks like it might be a little spicy on the palate initially, but overall, I'm very impressed by this. I kind of wish I could understand more what was going on. Like I wish they were here to talk me through each part of it because I'm kind of struggling to get the actual, to get to the heart of the meal right now. I'm not really sure what's going on.
Dave
There
Ross.
seems to be zucchini
Go with
spears or something like in there. I'm looking and seeing some sort of long grilled vegetable in that process. But you're right. Like, I'd like to know a little more about what's happening. That being said, big fan of especially pineapple in sort of spicier, heartier dishes.
Dave?
This looks like a Thai fusion type meal, which I'm always in for. I like the plate as well. That's huge. This looks tasty, and it's up there. This is 1A or 1B in my clubhouse currently.
Michael Weiner.
Yes, I am very appreciative of the. It appears to be sesame seeds. There's also some fresh herbs. Good. The issue with a sticky dish like this is you're looking for a brown color, so everything kind of looks the same color. It's hard to see everything in there. But I appreciate the wow. There is some lightning behind you, Brett.
Oh,
And,
dude, we just got absolutely nuked over here.
Things are really happening here. But tremendous. It looked great. Okay.
It sure is.
Oh,
Yeah, that just hit here too.
Dude,
about
Brett, I'm
that,
telling you, Brett, you're the danger
And
zone.
before we allow Dylan to speak on this, I would just like to say hello to Mike Golick Jr. It's great to see you. Tremendous to meet you here.
Likewise.
This way. Yeah.
Yeah. Mike, thanks for joining.
Micah Golick.
Hit me.
We're right in the middle of the. We do an air fryer challenge every week. We present 8 or 9 dinners, and the winner receives a free air fryer from our friends at Instant Pot. So we now have you as a celebrity guest host.
honored as someone
thank
who
you.
certainly appreciates.
Oh,
the
wait, no,
art
you
of
were
an air
talking to Mike.
fryer. This is exciting.
Yeah, we hope you don't have any conflicting sponsors. We would hate to ruin that for you.
I'm an
Yeah.
air fryer free agent right now, so just someone who appreciates the versatility of this. I don't know if a cooking item is enjoyed a quicker glow up than the air fryer.
Agreed.
No, that's a good call.
The only one I can think of is the Instant Pot, which is the brand who's making this air fryer. So we're making things happen here.
All right, guys, our next one, another one we haven't seen before. So I'm interested to get your thoughts here. They went smoked jalapeno poppers, steak, zucchini, and rice all on the same plate.
Whoa.
Dylan, do you have any lead-off thoughts here?
There's a lot happening on this plate, and it's a loaded plate. Everything looks fantastic. Those poppers look incredible. I'm trying to get a good look at the guts of this steak. And I don't do colors well, but I think I might see a little pink in there. It looks fantastic.
Can confirm. There's some pink in there.
Okay. Yeah.
Dylan's colorblind, Mike.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, we all work with whatever we got here.
That's right. The jalapenos, the sliced jalapenos seem a little bit unnecessary, like kind of over the top, but that's a very minor critique. This looks fantastic.
Mike Golick.
Yeah, I was with you. I was a little thrown off, and I generally love jalapenos as sort of a garnish topping, however you want to really phrase that one in the situation. I'm not going to lie. The first thing that came to mind, aroused. I love me a good jalapeno popper, and these look exquisite. Everything else on the page is great, but as soon as I saw jalapeno poppers and steak, I was transported. My soul hath left my body.
Will
It
DeFreeze.
looks good. It looks real good. Like, I mean, I'm a jalapeno popper guy as well. I do like this guy. Definitely listens to the Joe Rogan podcast, which is why he just chops up jalapenos and tosses them on top of his red meat. But overall, like, this looks great.
Yeah, I'll hop in here because I'm going to defer my time to Dave Ruff. This looks like somebody who's pulling Traeg and using a Traeger grill is clearly inspired by Joe Rogan. These jalapeno poppers, that's not an easy. You won't just smoke that unless you had a Traeger grill going in which you were smoking steak and a jalapeno. Dave, tell me I'm wrong.
No, you're absolutely correct. I'm getting the same vibes as y'all, and I'm pretty sure this dude just took the biggest rip off of a DMT pipe immediately after eating this.
Our last contestant, gang. Now, it's been done before, but they did it well. Our friend made homemade guac, pina coladas in the pineapples, shrimp tacos with fajita cheese slaw, homemade flour tortillas served with homemade cilantro rice on paper plates, which I personally love.
People are stepping it up big time.
Guacamole.
There it is.
I have one concern here.
Oh, come on,
One.
Will.
Only one. Everything looks
Okay.
exquisite except I have one concern: the
Hit us.
tortillas. I'm worried these tortillas are not as fresh as we need them to be in order to make this like an amazing meal.
The
The
person says
pineapples,
they're
though.
homemade
I mean-
flour tortillas, though. That denotes freshness. Could you take the picture down for just a sec, Brett? Because I want to do something. It's over. Okay. I just went against Carter in 2003. It's over. There's no need. I mean, I know that was last. It's tremendous all the way around.
He
The
pulled the
attention to
Vince
detail,
Carter.
the homemade guacamole. It's excellent, outstanding. My congratulations on your new air fryer, sir.
Mike Golick.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know what? As soon as I saw the pineapple cups, I realized we were dealing in a different weight class here. And as a certified slaw dog, what they've done on that front here is certainly commendable. I think it all fits. I think this might be the one. It's just too complete a player.
Yeah, they're doing I mean, they went all out here. They went all out on several different fronts. This is going to be really tough to beat.
The only critique, sorry, Dave. The only critique that I have, I know I'm jumping into your time here. A homemade corn tortilla would probably be my move as opposed to a flour tortilla with a shrimp taco. But that's just me.
Is that
That's
how?
just me.
Is that the right way to say tortilla? Like, do you have to say it like?
That's how Micah says
I mean, that's what it's called.
Micah went to San Antonio a couple times. And he's just an expert now.
Have you been to Z Tejas, this fine original Mexican American cuisine?
See,
I have.
That's muy bueno. Go ahead, Dave. I took your time.
No, Micah, don't apologize because everything you said is accurate. I knew when I saw this, it was putting off some major Del Mar vibes. San Diego, shout out. I love what's happening here, and the presentation on the guac and the beverages. I'm sorry, man. Mike's right. I think everybody's right on this. There's been a lot of contenders, people that are going to fight for a title at some point, but right now, this is a top dog.
Man,
Sports analogies.
Now, by the way, it's darker than I've ever seen the sky here. It is intimidating.
Probably could go inside.
Does anybody want to see
here
black? I'm hardwired out here. We're game over. We're just riding out the storm. Does anybody want to see anything again before we decide?
I don't need to, man.
Absolutely not.
Mike Gola Jr., if you missed a chicken parm setup.
Oh, heavens to Betsy. They have done. Oh, and the Brussies.
It's
You
not
know what?
bad.
I still agree that what we saw at the end is number one, but hot damn, this has done some things to my downstairs mix up.
Yep, that would be scarfed. You also missed a pretty good slab of meat here. That's well done. That's well done. In terms of a full dish, I don't think it's going to get the job done. All right, gang. Now's the time. Before I get struck by lightning or something worse, let's decide who wins an air fryer.
What's worse?
Yeah.
I'm thinking like tornado. If you're
Swept away by a tornado.
picked up by a tornado off of my balcony and tossed a couple hundred yards, that's a pretty. I'd rather take lightning.
Conditions are not favorable for that today, man. We just didn't have the updraft that we were seeing earlier in the day.
I'm ready to cast my vote, Brett. If you want
Dylan
to.
Trevor.
Everyone else picked a bad week to submit their meals because the shrimp tacos. That's kind of unbeatable. With the pineapples, I mean, it's just they're playing a different game here.
Will DeFreeze.
I'm going out on a limb here because I'll be honest, the tortillas on the shrimp tacos did not look homemade to me, but maybe they were just so well done that I can't even identify it. And so I'm going to go with the honor system here. I'm going to, I don't know how they spelled these, if they put any text on it, but Wilmon likes himself some fish tacos. We're going with fish taco.
Dave Ruff.
Just give me the fish tacos. That is, way to go.
So the competition is now over. The fish tacos have won. But
Mike, I like that Micah's vote doesn't matter.
Just to be clear, weren't they shrimp tacos?
They were shrimp tacos.
Yes.
Yes. the homemade tortillas, the shrimp tacos with the homemade guacamole. They get my vote.
Mike Gola Jr., any final thoughts?
You know what? I'd be remiss. I am a company man. We are fresh off the Last Dance documentary, and you're right. These shrimp tacos are the 90s Chicago Bulls of dishes in this one. The sands of time will be littered by the efforts of the Utah Jazz of dishes in this one, of the 90s Knicks in this one, but they are all cast aside in favor of these beautiful shrimp tacos.
Wow.
Yeah, whoever put that dish together is basically the Phil Jackson of circling back. The collection of a lot of different personalities all put together in a cohesive move. Lots of credit.
There's no way that
maybe they were taking peyote.
Put the drinks in there. The drinks in there like sold it as a legitimate dish. Yeah, they had to do that.
The drinks were Scottie Pippen. The rest of those tacos weren't going to win a championship until you added them to the mix.
That is a fantastic analogy, and that's why we have you here, Mike Gola Jr.
How dark is it where you are, Brett?
Oh my God!
Brett.
What is happening?
I think I'm being swallowed
Brett
up.
just went into the upside down.
It is absolutely pissing outside right now.
It's bad news over here, guys. It's bad news. Everybody has left. People that have watched the storm on their patios, they were planning on doing. They have left. They have deserted their patios. And the clouds are moving. The clouds are moving 100 miles an hour and no less. And the birds are gone. It's unbelievable.
We've lost the birds. We've lost them.
Oh man. Anyway,
Can we? All right, Brad. Do you have any closing hosting duties regarding this competition?
congrats to our winner. You'll be getting a DM from myself with your tracking information on your air fryer. I also need to get your address and the formalities. But no, now we're talking Peloton with the three Pelly boys in here.
Mike, I don't know if you know this. Micah and I are massive Peloton guys. And I say massive in both, we're trying to trim down a little bit. And also we are big fans of our Peloton. Can you please explain what's going on ESPN on Saturday?
Yeah, so I'll tell you how it happened with me is I'm pretty sure someone really actually important and famous dropped out. And I basically got hit up and they're like, hey, we're doing this Peloton ride for charity. It's, an event that they're going to broadcast on Saturday. Would you be available to ride? And I said, sure. Now, I am not like a massive Peloton guy. Physically, maybe, but I've done it a few times. My parents have the bike at their place where we've been doing the radio show, so I've used it from time to time. But when they put it in here, I saw the names like Rory McIlroy and some of the rest of the guys in there, and I looked up his stats. Dude is a legitimate beast, so I'm a little worried here.
Rory is an absolute monster on this bike, and I think that it's already been taped, right? It's already been done.
Yeah, we've got this ready to go. There's going to be some live elements to it, but these are some impressive freaking athletes, man. I never felt more appropriately cast than when they put up the social media post about it, when it said Olympians, world champions, and others. And I know so surely that I was the and others they had to account for in that. And I was like, yeah, no, it makes sense because these are some really accomplished athletes. So
what is your Peloton username?
My Peloton username is just M. Golick.
All right.
Nice.
You're catching the ad.
I've got two questions for you, Mike. One, now I'm disappointed that this thing has essentially been pre-taped because I was hoping that somebody else might fall out, and as somebody with a verified blue check mark on Twitter, maybe you could slide me in, but maybe next time, so you can keep me on deck. The second thing is, Mike, would you like to join the hashtag group that I started that Will has joined? It's called #BadBoysOfPelly.
Ooh, spicy.
And by the way, I am team follow back. So if you join #BadBoysOfPelly, I promise you'll get followed. It's big.
Wow.
See, you've really sweetened the deal. You basically put your pineapple drinks of your own into this dish right now, because before I was a little hesitant, but now that I know it's a team follow back situation, you can count me in.
People that are team follow back out there. Well, #BadBoysOfPelly. We'll be looking for you. I'll hit you with that follow. We'll make it official. I'm looking forward to watching on Saturday. And just
What's
one
the
other
format?
question. Yeah,
What's
yeah.
the
Can you
format?
before you walk us through the format, blink twice if Booger McFarland won, because Booger puts up numbers.
Not giving anything away here. All I
Yeah.
will say is you know what it was? So when I was in New Orleans for the national championship game, I did some event where I did a beignet eating contest against Joey Chestnut. And it was the most impressive athletic achievement I have ever seen in person. Like watching him. So just to give you an idea, we had 4 minutes to eat as many beignets as we could. I ate 14. Joey ate 72. He ate
That's
72. I had to remind myself to chew because I was gawking at what he was doing next to me. And I say that to say, watching Booger do what he does on a Peloton live like that was near as impressive for someone who I knew was already a pretty impressive athlete.
Dude chops. He absolutely chops.
Unreal.
Okay.
I mean,
Boys, it's
Oh.
coming down. It's coming down. I'm
what the
muting
hell
my
just
mic.
happened?
It's coming down over here. Holy cow.
Hey, Mike, I got a question for Mike. Can I hop in? These showed up on my door recently.
Ooh.
And I'm not real sure, like, well, can you tell me about these? Like, I don't know what's up with them, man. I don't know if you've ever heard of these.
Oh, wow. Look what you've done over here.
Yeah, I
Showed
did
up
a-
at your
I did a
door.
thing.
You sassy little minx.
The Lucas.
Oh, my God. I was so jealous. That was one of those, like, every once in a while in these drops, I fall asleep at the wheel. And the Lucas were one I know I'm going to live to regret because it's hard to come into the scene and, like, burst onto it nowadays. And Luca kind of did the damn thing.
I had to get in there and do it to him. What was the drop this week that everybody was talking about? Did you get it? Did you get it
what
on
happened?
that?
Like,
This is like peak the worst parts of sneakerdom was the Chunky Dunky, Nike, and Ben and Jerry's drop that they did. The Nike Dunk lows have been making a real comeback. And like, listen, I enjoy sneakers and I love ice cream. And so this was like an extension of my soul becoming a shoe. And instead, it became this way overhyped. Like I heard that Ben and Jerry's ordered an allotment for some of their like employees, like in management, and didn't even get enough for that group. So they were holding an auction for the people that work at Ben and Jerry's to get the Ben and Jerry's shoes. And I'm like, what are we doing here? This is insane. So it was like one of those things where I go in and I'm like, all right, I'll try. And by try, I mean, I had 9 of my family and friends enter on my behalf as well and got shut out completely. Like no one besides the bots had a real chance.
Well, I'm thinking good thoughts for you. What size? What do you like? A 15?
14. So just outside of the normal, easy to find stuff.
Okay, I'll talk to my guy. If I can get you any of these, I'll let you know for sure.
Listen, it takes a village. I'll take every little bit.
Mike,
You're a stand-up guy.
Does that hinder you in these kind of drops? When you have to put 14 on the thing?
It certainly doesn't make it easier, and it makes it even tougher as it is just pissing around you right now. Dear God, I am worried on your behalf, Brett.
It's not great, and so in that note, I'm going to mute my mic and let you guys do the content.
Oh man, I like the content's one thing.
if only he had an apartment to go into.
Yeah, he's tethered to the outside now.
Yeah, like what's going on?
We need
man.
Brett to get his belt. We need him to get his belt and wrap it around the guardrail on his patio, just in case he gets, finds himself in an F5 tornado.
It looks like he's trying to make a move.
Yeah,
he's definitely moving somewhere.
Oh, it looks like he's indoors.
I was just kind of hoping that he'd walk in and there was like a tripod set up, like it was like the
casting
the
couch.
Office episode. Yeah.
Where are you going with this, bro?
Yeah.
I like how he just took like 4 steps and he was safely inside.
Yeah, he could have
the
done
last
that
10
for
minutes
hours.
talking about how I can't go out, I can't go inside. We're set up here, and literally 4 steps, and now we have the wonderful view. This has been a lot of fun. I think it's time for me to go. A couple things before we leave. Just a reminder that everybody can follow me at Michael Weiner, MICAHWIENER, Instagram, verified
How
on
do you pronounce
Twitter,
it?
and of course on Peloton. Hit us with at Well, it's at Micah Weiner. It's my name. That's how it's pronounced. MICAHWIENER. Hashtag Bad Boys of Pelly. Mike, it's been great to meet you. Brett, thanks for having me on. Y'all have a great time. And whoever cooked those tacos, enjoy your air fryer. Bye-bye.
Wow.
What a dismount.
Love you, Micah. That's our guy, man.
What just happened?
Just like that.
He's electric, Mike.
Oh, I'm overwhelmed right now.
That's the Battletoad bad boy for you. He does not care.
Marches to the beat of his own drum. Got to respect a guy like that. Just a total maverick.
Mike,
Yeah, go ahead, Will.
what's your Ben and Jerry's flavor if you were so hot on the Ben and Jerry's lows?
Yeah, so I've actually been really big into Jimmy Fallon did his Tonight Show flavor and a lot of real great notes in there. Because like sometimes Ben and Jerry's gets a little too cute with their stuff, but like just your like run-of-the-mill cookie dough is usually a good tried and true one for me. But if I'm going to get a little freaky with it, Jimmy Fallon's Tonight Show flavor is pretty divine.
Is that the one that had like potato chip with chocolate?
No potato chip in that one. It was just a lot of chocolate, a lot of cookie dough. I think there were some brownie bits in there, but no potato chip in that one.
Okay, I thought that was the one that was like potato chip dipped in chocolate, like little bits of it. Because I've had it before, and it was fantastic. Yeah.
Oh, we got a little Bluebell in the building.
This is Brett's first Bluebell.
Your first one?
My first one. Bluebell
Cookie
Cookie
two-step.
two-step. Normally, Mike, I'm a fish food guy on the Ben & Jerry's front with, believe it or not, the pumpkin cheesecake coming in next. It's limited edition. It comes out every fall. It's very good. And they also do there's one with like graham cracker crust inside. I don't remember the flavor quite right now, but it's very good. So this is my first Bluebell. Here we go. It's not Ben & Jerry's. I'm sorry. It's just not Ben & Jerry's.
Wow.
Wow. There are going to be some
man.
haters in the comments for this.
Our biggest
I
audience is
love
Dallas
Ben &
and
Jerry's.
Houston. Way to go. Way to piss off like a third of our base, Brett. Come on.
Yeah, man.
Now, Brett,
Sorry.
I have to ask, in the interest of diversifying the ice cream conversation here, have you ever messed around with graters before?
Graters. No.
So it's a Midwest-based ice cream. It's based out of Cincinnati in Ohio. I encourage you to explore them. They'll find their way into grocery stores every now and then. They are, and it is bar none, and you know this, sampled ice creams far and wide. It is by far my favorite pint. By far. It is the richest, most decadent. The way I always measure it is I can pull graters out of the freezer after any amount of time, and my spoon will immediately pierce. There is no thaw time. There is no getting it warmed up or ready. It is spoon immediately ready to eat. So
the ice content is as low as it gets in that situation, which I respect. Will, you seem to know graters well.
Yeah, I've had graters, and I have to say, he's not wrong. Honestly, I kind of forgot about graters until you just brought it up. It is really, really, really good ice cream. And like I said, I've grown up somewhere that has a lot of good ice cream there. We're a tourist town. People love their ice cream. But Graters has some ground to stand on.
Now, here's my thing. It may be a trash take. You put me on in a Cold Stone situation, and your boy is going off in Cold Stone.
Ooh. I feel like Dave could do like a good Cold Stone, like twisting of the ingredients.
They used to call me Cold Stone back in high school. It was really
Why?
weird. I got bullied. I got the shit kicked out of me every day. It was a tough time.
Oh, damn, Dave.
we're
That's
picking
sad,
up some
man.
old wounds, huh?
Yeah. I wish you wouldn't have brought that up, Will.
Well, Mike Golick, thank you for jumping on, man. I know we kept you a little longer than we normally do, but this has been fun. I hope you enjoyed your impromptu Chopped experience.
It was a delight. I have always been a big fan of any sort of food judging show, and to get to be helping the cause of delivering someone an air fryer is something I'll cherish. So thank you guys for that opportunity.
Yeah,
Thank
of
you,
course.
Mike. Appreciate you, man.
Anytime.
Thank you for your service.
Hey, always a pleasure, guys.
We'll
Thanks
see
for coming on.
you on the Peloton on Saturday.
Ooh.
Let's go. Bad boys of Pelly.
Oh, yeah.
Boom.
There you go.
Yeah, that's
Thanks,
it.
Mike.
Cut the
Hey,
clip.
guys.
Later. What a guy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
He's awesome.
the guy. He
Guys,
makes
I
me
got
so
the-
happy. I don't know why.
Just
I'm a
see
little
what's-
worried about our friends. Our friends in Bernie, Texas, Kyle Banduho. They're under a little tornado warning down there.
Ooh.
Stay safe.
That's- I know. Keep an eye to the skies.
We're gonna
What
lose
an
a
edit-
hammock or two tonight.
Cost of doing business.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cogs,
So
man.
about
Cogs.
35 minutes ago, I had my food was delivered, and they dropped it on the front porch. I think it may have just gotten completely soaked from this storm that came in right after they dropped it off on my patio.
Did you
So-
happen to go to Chipotle? Because that sounds like a pretty good wet burrito.
No, I didn't.
Wait, what'd you order?
I ordered a chicken plate from Flower Child. Oh, lost Will there.
Oh no. Based on what's going on outside, it makes sense.
What was the chicken
Oh,
plate?
he's
Was it
back.
fried or grilled?
It's grilled. It's a grilled plate, Dave. Along with some brussies and some sweet potatoes and avocado. Can't wait to eat it. Hopefully, it's not completely soaked.
Nothing better
got a
than
pop-
wet grilled chicken.
Oh,
This has been fun, guys.
that radar is not pretty, boys.
We're getting pissed
No,
on.
it's-
Let me
it's-
just show the folks
thing is,
what
it's
we're
not
doing.
good.
It stopped raining where I am.
Oh, Kerrville's about to get smoked. Oh, if you're in Kerrville, I'm sorry.
Yeah, notice a little indention. You see the little indention in the storm? That's
You don't like the
There
you
you
don't
go.
like
There's your little hook. There's your hook sensation. You're looking at some possible rotation.
you don't like to see white in the radar. That's just there's nothing higher than that.
That's your hail core. That's your hail core, guys. Be careful. Bring the pets inside. Pull the cars in the garage.
Yeah, it's getting real out here.
I'm excited to go watch this. I'll crack a window or two and just see what happens.
This is a good live stream. I always said, like, I'm not gonna, once we get back in the office, I'm not gonna do live streams anymore. It's just kind of not my thing. But this was
You
fun. I'm
didn't say
glad I'm
that.
back.
What
I
are the
did.
chances we see Micah and Micah in the morning has like legs? Those two fell in love with each other a little bit on that live stream
Yeah.
there.
Mike was very impressed with our Micah.
Yeah, I think Micah's about to just climb the corporate ladder at ESPN and have his own show and just leave us in the dust. It's going to be great. Or I'll go whatever. I'll go fuck myself.
I'm giving you the nod. Sorry, I didn't have
Thank
anything
you.
else to add. I'm like,
Thank
yep.
you.
Caroline's mom.
Yeah, my
come inside. She's like, I'm concerned for your safety. I was like, yeah, that's fair.
yeah, it's a little dicey out there.
Yeah, Brett. I mean, like, you.
By the way, I cracked another one. By the way, you guys are probably still on your first, aren't you? Oh, Will got some
Ooh.
wine.
Dylan, that's the Beaver Bite IPA. That's their that's their flagship.
I used to call Dave Beaver Bite when he was in prison. Remember that,
You
Dave?
you beat us to saying that's what they called you in prison. Damn it.
I was there, Dave. They called you that, man. Remember? No?
You were in prison with me.
Yeah. Same cell block.
What did they call you?
I don't remember.
I do. You know what they called? They know what they called Dylan in prison? Dylan.
Oh, here comes Dylan.
He had respect.
Hey guys.
Hey, Will, did you human decant that?
No, this is just regular decanting. I thought about hyper decanting it, but the magic bullet was in the washing or in the whatever it's called. So I couldn't do
think
it.
anyone's human decanting their own wine?
You could.
You got to think someone's doing that.
I might start. I'm not above it.
Please don't.
I'm just gonna need to clarify this comment from Jenna Hutchton. Just went to cutie pants. Who's the cutie pants, Jenna?
You
I
talking
think
about
it's New Shave Dave.
Is Dave the cutie pants?
I think Dave's the cutie pants. Yeah.
Jenna,
Dave's
we're
not
asking you
wearing
to clarify.
pants.
Please clarify.
It's probably not me.
This is the comment.
That's fair.
Well, I mean,
It's
we've
somewhat-
talked about what
somewhat
they used to
true.
call us in prison. Like, I understand where she's.
There's no way you actually thought that.
Ooh.
Oh.
I think Elisa said she said all of the above. We're all cutie pants. Oh, so did Jenna.
There you go. Okay.
Wow,
No,
what
no.
a great answer, Jenna.
I'm gonna have to go take a pee soon, so we can either have me be absent for like, I don't know, 80 seconds, or we can end this right now. What do you guys want to do?
Call it. I gotta eat dinner.
call
I
it
gotta
night.
feed, I gotta feed
What's for
Steph.
dinner tonight, Dylan?
I already said, man. You were gone.
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
Grilled chicken and vegetables he had delivered.
I forgot about your wet chicken. Enjoy.
Yeah.
That's what they called him. Anyway, guys, it's been fun.
Get out of here.
I had a great time.
Bye.
Randy.
Get out of here.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Randy's storm chasing. Wow.
Hello, guys. I am out here in Austin, Texas, north. As you can see, we are in between storms, but we do have another thunderhead coming in soon. I want you to make sure you all stay inside and are safe. The only thing more electric than these storms coming in is the content that we're pushing on YouTube. The only way that you can figure out to see what's there, subscribe and make sure that you hit the bell below. Make sure there's also a flood warning coming in. There's another flood warning when you buy merch from washmedia.com. That is all I have to say. Stay safe and make sure everything is good with where you guys are. Tell a friend.
Randy from the top ropes, man. How about that?
I like that he X'd himself out. He was like, no, I'm done.
I'm out.
Dude,
Randy
That was electric.
he just put his life on the line for the bit. I love it.
Oh, I did not expect that.
Oh, that was good.
Wow. Good for that. Good for Randy.
Thank you,
Electric
Randy.
stuff.
That was fantastic.
All right, guys. I'm going number one.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.